In the name of God, welcome back to the Rummi Talks podcast with your host, Rummana Shaheen. I just want to say, first and foremost, a huge jazakallah khair to everyone who has shown so much love and support over the last few weeks. With all of the episodes, you guys have sent so much love towards me and the guests and everyone that's been on the show, alhamdulillah. And I hope that in the same manner, you continue to support us for the upcoming episodes, inshallah. And I'm very, very excited for you guys to listen to today's episode because we have some special guests in the studio with us today. So, inshallah, without any further ado, Bismillah. So, mashallah, we have with us in the studio a very amazing individual, and I'm excited for you guys to meet him. His name is
Raheem Hussein. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam. How are you, Raheem?
I'm very excited and happy that I'm in this podcast today, and inshallah I'll be with you more. Inshallah,
we will hopefully see Raheem in a lot more episodes, in the upcoming episodes, inshallah. And if you guys would like to see him in more episodes, then definitely leave it down below, and we will get Raheem on as much as we can. Inshallah. Alongside Raheem, we also have someone else with us in the studio. She's not on camera, but she is here with us behind the scenes. She's all mic'd up, so she will be speaking to us as well. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam.
How are you today?
I'm good. How are you guys?
Alhamdulillah.
Right,
We are well. How do you feel being in the studio of Rummi Talks podcast?
Very nervous, to be honest. I'm very excited.
Okay, alhamdulillah. So alhamdulillah, we've got two people with us today in the studio, and today's episode is going to be a bit of getting to know our guests. Now it's mostly we are going to get to know Raheem, and obviously the other guest is here just to
Get to know Raheem
as well. And we're going to be asking questions to Raheem. So I actually did put up a post on my Instagram. If you're not following me on my Instagram or Snapchat, then I'll just put it on the screen here. Make sure to follow me on Instagram and Snapchat because all of the behind the scene questions I usually asked there. So I did put up a question box on my Instagram for you guys to send questions in to ask him. So I'm going to let Raheem inshallah introduce himself first.
Assalamu alaikum everyone. My name's Raheem Hussein, and I'm the brother of the wonderful Ustad Rummana.
Okay, alhamdulillah. How old are you, Raheem?
I'm 15.
15 years old. And what are you studying? What are you doing at the moment?
I'm in secondary school.
Secondary school, okay.
Year 10.
Year 10, mashallah. Have you just completed your year 10 or are you just starting?
Basically, got 4 weeks left of year 10, then I'm going to go to year 11.
Okay, alhamdulillah. So year 11 being a very
crucial
year.
And inshallah, everyone do dua for me.
Inshallah, that he passes his exams. Inshallah.
Inshallah.
Okay, so Raheem is 15, and of course, between me and I'm Raheem's elder sister, as he has mentioned. So between me and Raheem, there is a 15-year gap.
Wow.
So, mashallah, we have, we've lived in different eras, I think, right?
Yeah, completely different.
Yeah, okay.
100% completely different.
Okay, so what's your era?
The best era ever.
Okay, what is that?
The era of advancements and technology.
Okay, nice. So, of course, when we were younger, our childhood was a lot different to Raheem's because obviously Raheem's like Gen Z. Is that what you call it? Gen Z or Gen
I think so.
X
I'm not
or
sure.
Gen A? What are you? What Gen are you?
I think it's Gen Z. I'm really sure.
Okay, so anyway, I think he's from the Gen Z. What do you think?
Yeah, I think so. I don't really know about all that stuff.
Because I think we're millennials.
Yeah, millennials.
Yeah.
I think that's what we are because we're like the older lot. So I have my questions with me on my phone. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be going through the questions and just asking them. And Raheem, if you can answer them as truthful as you want, inshallah.
All right, that's fine.
Okay, dokie, bismillah. So question number 1. What's the one thing that adults will never understand about your generation?
Like probably like all the new technology because it's advancing every year. So then we have to teach you how to. So I think that's why there's like classes. I'm pretty sure there is classes there where they teach the older generations how to use technology. I'm pretty sure.
Wow.
There is.
We're not that old. That we can't use technology.
My bad.
You think that one of the things that we will not understand is your tech?
Yeah.
Okay, wow, you're making me feel really old here. I'm not gonna lie. If there was no rules for you, like obviously at the moment you have you have a bedtime when you've got to go to sleep, you've got to go to school, you have certain rules like PlayStation, you have times that you can go on it, times you can't go on it. If you didn't have any rules, no school, no rules, nothing at all, what would be like what would be your dream day, like a day in the life of you with no rules or no school?
I haven't put much thought into that, but I'd say I'd go to Wingstop.
Okay.
I'd go out. I'd just go explore everywhere. I'd go to the beach. I'd go to everywhere. I'd go to Dubai. I'd do whatever I want to.
Nice. Okay, so that's nice. Oh, sorry, I'm not supposed to say your name.
No.
I'm going to ask that same question now to the other guests because I want to.
No, but you don't need to ask me that because it's not about me.
No, but I want to know. Like, I want to see the difference between what his dream would be and what yours would.
Mine would just be so it would be something similar, like just go somewhere remote, like on a beach, and just relax and just do my own thing. Don't have to worry about anything and just wake up when I want, go to sleep when I want.
I'd love to do that.
I just relax and just be with the best people, like who make me feel happy. So I'd be like with you.
Oh wow, that nice. Thank you.
Same.
Wow. Okay.
And just people that make me happy.
Okay, nice.
My kids make me happy, but I wouldn't want them there.
Like your children. So the second guest that is in the studio who does not want to be named or shown, she has kids, so that's why she's saying that.
You can say that I'm your elder sister.
Yeah, she's my big sister, guys. For those of you that are wondering who she is, she's my big sis.
But one of the mystery.
One of the big sisters, so it's a mystery. Okay, so next, Raheem. Next question is, what makes you feel confident?
What makes me feel confident is
that's a good question.
my siblings, to be honest, because like they're like you're going out and doing all these talks and you're doing a podcast. It's inspiration to me.
Wow.
Like I want to be like you, inshallah, one day.
Oh my god, I think I'm gonna start crying, guys. Because you never said that to me.
It's not that deep, but
it actually is so deep. Oh my gosh, is anyone else tearing up with me? Okay.
Why do you call American all of a sudden?
Wow. Okay. Wow.
Okay. Should I tell you one thing about you? You always put an accent. Like when you were in Liverpool and you were teaching, you always used to put a Liverpool accent on. Like I used to be sat there whilst you were teaching when I was little, and you used to always do that. Even now you do it. Sometimes it slips out.
It's there. So for those of you that don't know, when it was about 7-8 years ago, I used to teach in Liverpool, so I used to go there every weekend, and a few times in my classes, Raheem would accompany me, so he would sit in the class whilst I was teaching. Obviously, he wasn't like this; he was a little baby boy, but he would come to the classes with me and sit next to me whilst I was teaching. So as I was teaching in Liverpool, a lot of the girls obviously had Liverpool accents, and it did rub off on me. So from time to time, sometimes I'd be speaking and it just come out, and even now, sometimes I'm speaking and it's just rubbed off on me so much that it's still there. So okay, thanks Raheem for mentioning that I sometimes have my accent. So okay,
you didn't really say
what makes you feel confident. So your siblings.
I did that is one of my things, because I want to be more confident to be like my other siblings, like even the one who shall not be named, how she does all of this stuff, and it shows me that I can do it as well, because if we're all siblings, we're all the same, we're all from the same parents, and if you lot can do it, I can do it as well.
100%.
I love that for you, Raheem.
What else makes you confident?
What else makes me confident?
Your haircut,
I
the
was
clothes you
literally
wear.
just gonna say his hair.
I don't get a haircut that many times. Once in 2 weeks is not a lot.
So any parents that are watching this that have young boys, is this the same thing with you guys? When these boys go to get their haircuts, they come back looking exactly the same.
Oh my!
You know, like back in the days when we were younger, I have another brother as well who's 28 years old. When he was younger, and because obviously we only have a few years apart, he used to go to the hairdressers and he would come back and you could physically see a change on his hair. Whereas with Raheem and this generation of kids, they literally a little cut here, a little cut on this side, and that's it. They're done. The barbers are charging £20.
Wait, let me go back to the question that, like, what you lot don't understand is haircuts. Haircuts have changed a lot compared to what it used to look like. They never used to have, like, I'm not sure if they had fades. Like, they never used to do fades. They used to just do thingies.
I don't know.
They did used to do fades. But then now they're really low fades, whereas before they used to be quite
the fades
short
used
back
to
and
be at the top, so you could see a difference.
People still do that. It's just that it doesn't suit my hair.
And this haircut that you have right now as well, it's
Yeah.
like a universal haircut.
Yeah, it is.
All the boys
Boys
have
got,
it.
yeah.
It's because
Or
it's just
mullets.
a standard.
Do your friends have mullets?
No, I feel disgusted by mullets because like I don't know, it just feels weird. I don't know.
Okay, so what is this? So can you just tell the people what is this haircut?
It's just a mid drop fade. That's it.
Mid
It's just
what?
It just goes here.
What did you say?
A mid drop fade.
Drop.
Drop.
So like it drops. Oh my days.
Sorry.
No.
Okay,
Listen.
no, sorry,
Let me speak. Let me explain it. So it goes from here all the way to the back, and it drops at the back.
All right.
Do you know what I mean?
Okay,
So there's
okay.
like a bulk at the back. But you lot won't understand that because you're not.
Wow.
I should tell you what. Yeah, you lot are not like boys. You're not like.
You're not like boys, yeah. We're definitely not boys.
No. I'm.
Like I get it. Like we don't get your.
You don't get
what it is.
boys
Yeah.
this year.
This age,
This
yeah.
generation.
Yeah.
I do
okay.
get boys this generation because I work with them every single day,
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
but not like.
and they've got mullets that are growing down their past their shoulders, down their backs.
Or like just like Mohican.
No, not a Mohican. What's a Mohican?
A Mohican is like that hairstyle.
That's like.
that used to just be in the middle of the head, all shaven from the side.
Yes.
And like the middle.
Yeah, that's what they do.
That's what.
I-
It's
do.
called a mullet
highly
now, so
doubt
they
that.
just do this bit
Oh,
here.
yeah, okay, so they call it a mullet.
And then all there it goes long, and they're leaving it, they're growing it so long, and especially the boys with the straight hair. And then sometimes I say to them that like, are you not cutting your hair? And they say no, miss, we're growing it for what? Because then I'm gonna get a perm. And it's been like that all year round.
So yeah, that's another thing is these perms.
No, to be honest, a perm mullet looks nice. It looks nice.
Okay, so you've got a drop fade taper. What do you call this again?
No,
Sorry,
that's a
Low.
whole- that's
mid taper drop flop. What is
Wait,
it called?
It's a drop fade. Taper is something different. Taper is when you have hair here and at the back, and then you cut it.
Right. Okay. Anyway, so as you guys can see, that's one thing about this generation of kids is their hair is like back in our times nobody really used to care.
No, they did.
They did, but it was like
Can you remember
Slickbacks.
they used
Oh,
to
they used- I
gel
used to
and
have
all
gel,
that? Yeah.
Yeah. So
So
would you listen? Would you rather me have like loads of gel in my hair than just cutting the sides of my head?
yeah.
What would you rather?
I'd rather you just do what you're happy doing,
Yeah, it
Raheem, what
makes me
makes you
happy. It
happy.
really
So
What
does.
makes you
make me-
confident?
if
yeah.
that makes you happy and that makes you confident, then inshallah, by all means,
Yeah.
bismillah. Okay, so
Give us
next-
some more things then. What
Oh
makes you
dear, we
confident?
have a guest in the house today. So the next question: if you could invent one gadget or app, what would it be?
That's a really hard question. One gadget, it'd be a gadget that allows you to get your own haircuts. So you lot wouldn't have to shout at me every time I go walk down to the shops. That would be good. Listen, I'd make one that could allow me to fly, so I can go to loads of different places. Like I've always wanted to go to Saudi by myself. I could do that. That's sick.
Wow. Okay, maybe inshallah in the future you can do that. Because obviously at the moment you're young, so you can't travel alone.
Obviously.
But inshallah in the future you could.
Isn't there a way? I'm pretty sure you can. It's just that you have to have all these papers with you, and you have to
So
have
you've got to be of age.
a
obviously.
chaperone or
Yeah. So
something.
you've people love to travel, but the thing that's attached to it is having the finances to be able to do that. And since we're talking about money, in school, like, what do you aspire to be? What do you want to be? Inshallah, once you've left school and you've done your exams and
so
A levels.
What I want to be is like going into the dentistry.
Okay.
So after my GCSEs, if I'm gonna get, inshallah, I'll get good grades and I get enough for,
Inshallah.
because dentistry is really competitive, and so I either want to go to Manchester University or Leeds University, and that's really competitive. So I need to get the best GCSEs I can, so that because they're gonna look at it. Some other courses they don't look at GCSEs; they just look at A levels. So I'm gonna do good in my GCSEs now, and then A levels I want to do biology, chemistry, and then I'm still debating on what to pick for my third, because I'm in between RE and psychology. I'm not sure what to pick.
Right. Okay. MashaAllah. Okay. Inshallah, I hope that you are able to achieve that goal of yours and dream of yours. Inshallah. So, what you like in school? What do you think the teachers actually think of you? So, if you could tell me one word of how your teachers would describe you in school.
There's not one word, because in different classes I've got different personalities.
Okay.
Because like some teachers, they're just like, do your work, and like just really boring and dull. And then some teachers that you can actually have like a joke with, or like are more involved with the students and their conversations and that. So there's not one word that I can put, but for different classes there's one word I could do.
Okay.
Yeah.
So for your favorite teacher,
Yeah.
what's the one word that you'd use?
I'd use very enthusiastic.
Okay, and for your worst teacher that you don't really like?
Very depressing.
Are you describing yourself or are you describing the teacher?
No, I'm describing myself in that class.
Okay, so how would your teacher describe you?
So for my favorite teacher, I think she described me as a polite and engaged boy.
Okay, and for the teacher that you don't like?
Probably because I feel like she absolutely hates me as well.
Okay.
So I think she hates me, and because of that, I'd say like really annoying.
So why do you think she doesn't like you?
Listen, shall I tell you what? I haven't done anything in that class. It's just because one time I didn't do my homework, and then I had a little thingy with her, and then she was saying, "Well, did say it, and I was ill on that day as well, so I didn't know." And
were you being argumentative
yes,
towards your teacher?
yes,
And
because
then that's left a bad taste in her mouth.
yeah, that's basically. And then even with the seating plan, I don't know. She put all my friends together, left me in the back, just sat there by myself. So that's why.
Okay.
Maybe you need to repair that damage then.
Yeah.
I do. I focus in class. It's not
Maybe
like
you
I
can
don't.
work on the relationship.
No, but go just after class, just stay behind one time and just say, "Miss, look, I know we've had a rough patch, but like let's get over it and can we start fresh?" If one of my students did that in year 10, I would be gobsmacked.
Yeah.
I'd be like, "Wow, what a mature kid!
What am I
Why don't you want to try? Why don't you try that?"
Because I don't think that relationship can be mended. If I'm being honest.
Well, you've not got long left, first of all. You've
Yeah,
only got a year.
I'm really
so
happy
you can
that.
just kind of ride it out.
that's-
If you don't want to have that chat with her, then obviously you just kind of ride it out for the year and then just see how you are at the end. Maybe you can get her a gift before you leave, and then that might, lighten it up. What is school actually like nowadays? Like, because obviously we went to school a long time ago. I left school in 2010.
Wow.
Yeah, so 2010, that was 15 years ago.
2010, that's when I was born.
So that's when I finished my GCSEs. Yeah, that's when you were born.
Yeah.
So when you were born, that's when I left school.
Wow.
So it's been 15 years, exactly, right? So my understanding of school is now very different to what you experience in school now.
What's your understanding of school then?
So like we used to like be cheeky and mess about and stuff, but we never had these things like vapes and, phones. Like we didn't, for example, having Snapchat and Instagram and TikTok and all these social media accounts. We were never like online that much. We used to have like Nokia phones, Blackberries. We used to have like CDs, to listen to music. We wouldn't listen to music on our phones. Yeah. We would have CD players.
You used to take a
Bluetooth
CD,
and to send a song from one phone. So for example, if one person had bought a ringtone on their phone, to send it to our phone, we had to use like infrared and connect both phones through the infrared. I don't know if you guys remember this.
What is that? Infrared?
It would set infrared is like, it was like these red parts you had on your phone that you'd connect to the other red part, and then through the infrared you'd send things.
It's like a USB.
It's like a USB but between phones, so you connect the phones together. Whereas now obviously we don't have that. We've got Bluetooth, you've got AirDrop, you've got just like putting your phones next to each other and it goes, all this stuff. So our time in school was very less advanced than what you guys have. Obviously you guys have all of these things now. You have the phones, and I know that vapes is a really big thing in schools as well with kids, and they like to explore with these things, and cigarettes and all this. We never had stuff like that. I mean, there was like, you would hear about people buying cigarettes and then selling cigarettes in school or doing stuff like this, but it wasn't like an open thing that everybody would openly be doing. People used to hide and do it.
Yeah.
Whereas now I feel like everyone just does it openly.
No one I would ever dare do that openly in school. They'd get permanently excluded. But there are some people that actually do, and when I walk into the toilets, I can literally smell it when I'm in the toilet.
Yeah.
Like I can actually just full on smell it. And there should be like smoke detectors. I feel like that should be implemented in schools today.
They don't have that?
They don't like, there should be smoke detectors in school to detect the smoke, so that
You'd know.
still all the people that work in to clean the toilets, they should be more aware of the people that are going in and out, that keep coming in and keep going out, and then you know what I mean. Do you get what
So
I'm
what
trying
is
to-
your opinion on vapes and stuff like this?
It's very bad. Like it there's no use. To be honest, all you're doing to yourself is hurting yourself. This is literally, I don't know why people would. It could be because of peer pressure or just like, wanting to act cool, but still it's somewhat really stupid to do,
Yeah.
because it will, like, there's a long-term effects, like you can get cancer from that. You can get lung disease, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, your lungs can collapse as well.
Your lungs can collapse, and that's really bad. And I don't think it's really bad, and I feel like schools should put more forward to stopping this.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
talk about it more openly. with,
Especially in my school as well.
Yeah. Okay, so now coming to your family life and your family siblings and stuff. When you're stressed out, who do you go to for advice?
I honestly, when I'm stressed out, all I do is just watch YouTube. I don't ask anyone. I just like deal with it myself. So
Okay. When it comes to your clothing, like your dress sense,
Yeah.
who do you go to for advice?
that would be Aruj Mubin.
Okay.
Because she's the youngest out of all my siblings, so then she's more in tune with me. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Because like the younger generations are gonna be more in tune.
Yeah.
So like she's got more.
So that's
no,
our
no,
youngest
no
sister.
offense, no offense.
Yeah,
But
no,
she's
that's
got more
fine. None
fashion
taken, babe.
sense.
Yeah.
She's got more fashion sense than my other three sisters.
Okay, right. So yeah, sorry. So how many sisters do you have in total?
I've got 4 sisters.
Okay, and
one
how
brother.
and one brother. And how does it feel having 4 big sisters?
It feels like having 4 mums. That's basically how I would describe having 4 sisters, is having 5 mums, including my mum, and then all my 4 sisters.
Is that a positive or is that a negative? Like, how would you take it? How do you mean?
Depends on how I feel. Sometimes it's a positive. Sometimes I feel like it's a negative, because like I can't just like sit down and like just relax. Sometimes I'm literally just sat downstairs, and then one person asks me something. Straight away, someone else asks me something. Then there's 4 things I have to do in the span of 5 minutes, and I have to quickly do it. And then eventually there's going to be something else, and then something else, and then something else.
Right.
Okay, so tell us about the positive.
And what's the positive? I'm just gonna say, what's the positives?
The positives is I have a lot to learn from you lot.
Okay, good. That's one.
thing.
Anything else?
And you lot keep me in order.
Okay. Anything else?
Anything else?
You're spoiled.
Huh?
You're spoiled.
Oh yeah. Should we talk about what you bought today?
Oh, what did I buy?
Yeah, and how much you bought it for?
So I didn't buy this. You bought it for me. So I walked into the shop, and then we looked at jackets. She doesn't check the price. She just buys it. So that's not my fault.
He wore the jacket. He liked. Don't look at me like that.
Yeah, because you just said the other day that you were going to buy a £500 jacket, and we said,
Yeah.
why would you do that?
No. But we didn't get it for £500. How much was it?
It was 100.
£100. I
The
was
same one.
No, it was a different
it was
one.
different.
Okay.
It was one from I don't even know what it was. It was just one. He liked it. He wore it. It looked nice on him, and then we just went and bought it.
To be honest, that is a really bad habit. She walks into a shop. She finds something she likes, and then she just takes it without looking at the price, and then just buys it, and then figures out when she gets home, oh, what the heck? Why did I spend this? Like, this has happened on many occasions, like in
I
Dubai.
think it does.
Do you-
No, let's not talk about Dubai.
No, let's talk
Because
about
we're
Dubai.
not talking about Dubai. This is about you. It's not about even me.
No, let's talk about Dubai.
No, I
'cause,
don't think we should talk about Dubai because
No, we're talking
when you're on
about Dubai.
holiday, you don't spend any money. The money spent on holiday is not really money spent.
Yes, it
Yeah.
is. It's 100% is.
So let's not talk about that because
So we were in Dubai Mall, and she was looking for a new phone case, and we were walking around. You know how in like Trafford they have like stalls on the sides. So there was this one, and it was a phone case shop. So then we walked in. She saw this golden plated phone case. She didn't know it was real. She thought it was about like £50 or something. And then I got a phone case as well. Mine was £50. I don't know how the hell that was £50. But the real price of hers, altogether, we both spent £600 on phone cases. We got 2 phone cases. The golden one she got is 500. And
so
then no, let me finish.
to be fair,
Let me finish. And then when we came back, she got a new phone, so she can't use the golden phone case anymore, and it's just in her drawer.
okay, just
Oh
to kind
my
of
God.
justify what happened, I didn't understand the exchange rate of dirham to pound. I was just like a bit, I was just a bit overwhelmed, and the guy was saying to me, "Oh, it's real gold.
Okay.
It's gold plated or something."
She didn't know
where's
that.
it?
So
I've
anyway-
never seen it.
Yeah, it's because I hid it. I was
She hid it
when
from
when
mum.
we went back to the hotel. I was just like, when
Have
I
you
looked
not
at the
just return
receipt.
it?
No, we never went back. It was our
Yeah,
last
it was
night
our
in
last
Dubai,
night, so we
and we
couldn't.
were gonna come. I don't know what we were doing or whatever, but it was our last night, and we couldn't go back to the mall. We didn't have time because we needed to go to the airport, And then
You could have bought a phone for £500.
yeah, I know. I could have bought another phone, like another iPhone for £500. But anyway, we're not talking about that. Let's not. Why are you
No.
bringing that up for? Like, I don't get it.
No,
That's
I,
got
I
nothing-
just wanted to point something out because she
Oh,
was
right,
saying
okay.
that I go into shops and I say buy this for me, but she just buys
yeah.
it.
Okay, I do have a spending problem.
Yes,
I
you
know
do.
that.
You really do.
Okay, we'll talk about that on another time. Anyway, okay, so the positives of having 4 big sisters is you can buy what you want. You what did he say?
Learn a lot from
He
us.
learns a lot
That's
from
a
us.
nice
That's
thing.
nice to know. Alhamdulillah. Okay. What's something you're scared about? What are you scared about?
I'm scared about a lot of things,
Okay.
such as exams
Right.
and studying. They're the 2 worst things I'm scared about.
Studying and exams.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm
maybe
so
maybe you're saying that because you're currently like you've just come out of exams.
Yeah, I've just come out
And
exams.
obviously you've been
yeah.
revising quite a lot, so then maybe that's why that's still fresh in your head.
Is
But
that
if-
the biggest problem in your life?
Is that the
Yes,
biggest
right
issue?
now I don't have any problems. Alhamdulillah. Only thing I'm worried about is my exams. Literally.
Oh, okay. What about you? What's like the biggest worry? What are you scared of?
It's quite deep. I think I should get onto it in a different episode.
No, just give us one thing, just so that we can kind of compare.
Well, currently I'm in the middle of buying a new house, so
Okay,
that's
a big news to share on the podcast.
yeah, it's
Okay.
I'm really excited about that. So there's a lot of things that worry me with that buying
Right,
a new
okay.
house and how it's going to go ahead, when it is going to go ahead, when we're going to be moving in, finances, building work, roofing. I don't know. There's so much that goes into it.
Yeah.
Will my children settle there? Will it be a good move for our family? Our whole community is going to be completely different. Schools are going to be completely different. Distance from where we lived for the past 5 years.
Yeah. Okay.
So I wish it was just exams and revising.
But yours that wow. Okay.
How about you?
Me, I think the thing I'm scared of right now is I think the future of like what the future holds for me. I don't actually know.
Yeah.
I don't know where my life is going to go now because I don't know like which direction I'm going in. I think that's scary because it's not such a scary thing that it overwhelms me, but it is a thought in my mind, you know,
Yeah,
that I do
'cause
think about that
100%.
what's going to come. I don't know. We'll have to just wait and see. Yeah, guys. All right. Right. Okay. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to give you some words in Urdu
Oh my days.
and I want you to tell me what they mean in English.
Oh my days.
No,
I'm
I can't
finished.
wait.
Are you ready?
I'm so finished.
Okay. So I'll start like quite easy,
I know it's not gonna be easy. I'm
and
telling
then
you.
obviously we'll get harder as it goes.
I'm
yeah?
not good. I'm not good at languages. I'm not good at
What
even.
language do you do in school?
I don't do any languages because I absolutely hated it.
Okay, just to let everyone know, we speak Urdu at home. Like we can speak fluent Urdu. Alhamdulillah, me and my elder sisters, younger siblings. My younger sister can. My younger 2 brothers, they can't. So Raheem does speak.
No, I don't
Like,
think
you
so.
know the words that mum speaks to me, that I know all of them. Like,
Okay.
when my mum speaks to me, I like kind of I understand it.
Okay.
But like when someone else speaks it in like a different tone or like I can't really understand.
All right. Okay. So I'm gonna give you some words now. Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fine. Okay. First word is pani.
Water, obviously.
Okay. See, it's easy.
Yeah, yeah.
Second, darwaza.
Door.
Right. Look at that. Okay.
Well done,
Good.
Raheem.
MashaAllah. Kirki.
Absolutely no idea.
Kidki.
What do you think? What do you
Kidki.
think?
Kirki.
Kidki. I don't know. I absolutely don't know what that is.
Oh my gosh.
Just guess.
Just
what
guess.
Does it
What
sound
do you
like?
think?
Kirki.
Yeah. What does it
Yeah.
sound like? Kirki. Have you never heard mom say kirki?
Okay, just let him say. Go on. What do you think?
Kirki kolo.
Kidki. I don't know.
Give a wild guess.
Sugar.
Sugar.
Sugar. Yeah, sugar.
Wow.
Oh, okay. Do you want to know what it is?
What is it?
It's a window.
Oh my.
Okay.
Kirki
roti.
means window.
Kidki means window.
Kidki.
I swear that was another word like
There's no other word for window, babe.
Mum never says that. She always
Yeah,
just,
she does.
No,
she
she
says
does
kirki
not.
kolo. It means
As-
open the windows.
As if she says. Probably if she said it, I'd probably understand.
Right. Okay. Roti.
I'm I don't know the word in English.
Chapati.
Chapati. Like I always just call it roti. I don't know what it means.
Okay.
Like I don't know what it is in English.
Chamach.
Spoon.
Good.
Alright.
Okay.
These are well easy.
Kamal hai.
Kamal.
Kamal hai.
Same. I don't know at all.
Kamal hai.
No, that doesn't make it better. I don't know what it means.
Okay, what does it sound like?
Kamal hai. Piano. I don't know.
Piano?
Yeah. The first thing I saw was just a piano, so I'm just gonna.
Kamal
guess it.
hai means like awesome. That's awesome.
Oh, I think I've heard that before.
Yeah, literally just awesome. Okay. Jaldi karo.
Hurry up.
Because
Because my mum's always
jaldi
like,
karo,
hurry up when you lot all tell me to do stuff.
Okay. Next one. Siri.
Say again.
Siri. Do you know what it is?
Yeah.
Siri.
Siri. Oh, look, Siri's come on.
Where did you get these words from?
ChatGPT.
I don't know. I don't know. Siri.
Yeah, Syria.
Stairs.
Yeah, good.
good luck.
Siri, bro.
Stairs. Good.
What the heck?
Maze.
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 A maze.
No. Maze.
That's an English word.
No, baby, it's not. In Urdu, what is maze?
I don't know.
We have two right in front of us.
Table. Oh, I got it right. Cut that
Good.
bit out.
Yeah, cut it out. Okay. Juti.
Shoe.
Or jute. Is it jute?
Jute or juta?
Or
Juta is
juta.
one and jute is a
Two.
pair. Yeah.
Okay. Bap.
Dad.
Okay. Bhai.
Brother.
Ben.
Sister.
Ustad.
Teacher.
Dost.
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 Friend.
Friend. Bacha.
Child.
Good. Adami.
Nephew.
No.
What is it?
Adami.
Yeah, I don't know. Admi.
Adami. Yeah.
He probably thinks it sounds like Adam's.
I was literally gonna say that.
Adam.
Yeah, Adam.
Okay. Adami.
No.
Okay,
don't
what does
know.
it sound like?
Adam.
It means a man. Adami, man.
Oh.
Aurat.
Aura.
Lol.
Aurat.
I don't know.
Not aura. Aurat.
I don't know.
A woman.
You don't know Admi and Aurat, Raheem. People in Pakistan will be watching this and thinking,
I'm thinking crazy boy.
Yeah, I don't. It's
Okay, can you tell me how to say in Urdu, my name is Raheem?
Mera naam Raheem hai. Oh, you see that? See that? Don't
Okay,
mess
let's
with
do
me.
3 more and then we'll stop, inshallah.
Inshallah.
Asman.
Asman. I've heard that. I've heard that.
Asman.
I don't know.
The sky. Mitti.
Dirt.
Soil.
Soil. Same thing.
Acha, janwar. Shall I use it in a sentence?
Yeah.
Raheem janwar hai.
Man. No. No. Janwar.
Janwar.
I don't know.
It means animal.
Oh my days. Why are you calling me an animal?
Okay, it was just an example. Okay, guys, anyway.
Yeah.
So thank you, Raheem, for joining me in the studio today. Alhamdulillah, it's been nice getting to know you a little bit. And you guys, if you guys would like to see more of Raheem on future episodes, leave it down in the comments below. And Raheem, if you'd like to say anything.
Assalamu alaikum. Inshallah, put it down in the comments that so I come back. I really want to come back. I love doing this.
And then we can have like more like, because obviously this is the first, it's breaking the ice a bit.
Yeah.
And then you get more confident, inshallah.
Inshallah.
Okay, and thank you to our secret guest.
Thank
one who
you.
shall
Thank
not
you
be
for
named.
being here.
Thank you.
And we hope and pray that you will show your face in future episodes.
Inshallah.
And you will allow us to introduce you properly to our, Rummi Talks family.
Okay.
And we have a special guest behind me that's crawling. But anyway, guys, we'll stop here. Jazakallah khair, and I will see you in the next week episode. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.